morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to the 1996 Oshawa Santa Claus Parade. A fantasy Christmas is our theme this year. My name is Nancy Fraser, and I am promotions with the Oshawa Santa Claus Parade. With me, I have Councilwoman Dina Dykstra. Good morning, Dina.
Good morning, Nancy, and good morning to all of you who have come to join us with the Oshawa Downtown Santa Claus Parade.
It's a beautiful day, isn't it, Dina? Do you think we'll have fun today?
Oh, I think this is very exciting. Santa Claus is coming to Oshawa.
Yes, he is, and thank you all for joining us, and we'll be with you shortly. Dina, what a beautiful day for a parade, and it's about to begin.
Well, isn't this exciting, Nancy? Here is our first people coming down the floats here at the Durham Regional Police. And please, folks, remember, don't drink and drive.
No, and thank you, Durham Regional Police, for helping reunite Mama Bear with Fantasy. On November the 14th, in the afternoon, the police brought Fantasy Bear to Coronation Public School and put her back in Mama's arms. Isn't that wonderful, Dina?
Oh, it was wonderful. Mama Bear was so happy.
Yeah, she was pretty upset. Oh, look at this. Isn't this good?
Well, look at this.
Oh, it's coming closer. Here we go.
Yes.
Now, what do we have here, Dina?
This is the CLCC Hawkins Color Guard.
Wonderful.
Yes. The young people marching down with the flags.
Oh, and the children are so excited. They were getting a little anxious here for a minute.
Yes, they were.
Oh, look, there's Rudolph.
Oh,
hello, Rudolph.
Hi, Rudolph. Look at his nose, just as red as can be.
Isn't he sweet? Oh, what a beautiful day, too. They couldn't have asked for anything better except snow.
Well, no, this is great. This is great. The weather's beautiful, and, you know, it's so wonderful to see so many people out.
We have over 1,500 participants this year.
Well, isn't that exciting?
Isn't it? It's wonderful. All that hard work comes to fruition today. Here they come. There's the Navy Guard.
Yes.
Hello.
Oh, yes, it's wonderful.
Everybody's waving.
Yes.
Navy League Cadets of Canada.
Yes.
Hello, how are you? Oh, this is terrific.
The weather is coming through for everyone here, and look at the wonderful marching along here from the color guard here from the Navy Cadets.
And the big smile.
Yes.
It's that Santa Claus thing, I think.
No.
I think we're ready.
Oh, I love that music. We
gonna...
wish you a Merry Christmas. Isn't this just great? This gets everyone in the festive season, doesn't it, Nancy?
As long as we don't break out singing, Dina. And what do we have here? There we go, the 40th annual Oshawa Santa Claus Parade. Oh, here we come. The floats are coming now.
Yes.
Here comes the CAW float.
Yes, oh my, look, isn't that just wonderful?
Yes, they have our theme of a fantasy Christmas, and thanks to all the CAW and CAW Child Care Service members who generously donated financially as well as their tremendous volunteer support. Thank you, Kathy, Karen, Tina, and all you General Motors employees who helped us during the strike. Wanda Dawson, we thank you. We also have on this float the contest winners. We have Elizabeth Vandewalker, Katie Straczynski, Andrea McLaughlin, Deej Jagtiani, Alana Hamilton, Devin Smith, Jessie Britton, Greg Thursby, Melissa Lowry, Sydney, and her daddy, Fraser. Thanks to the Regional Police Force, we received a telegram this morning from Papa Bear saying thank you all.
Jingle bell.
Thank you so very much. Oh, look,
There comes Mama Bear. Oh, what beautiful. Mama Bear's pretty happy now, Nancy. She's got her baby back, hasn't she?
What a beautiful.
Don't be shy.
Oh,
We're having
there's
a party.
George tossing the jolly.
They're having a good party up there. Look at
To
this.
the snow. Dancing through the snow. On what? A one-horse open sleigh.
Fantasy Christmas.
Oh, they're all so happy up there, Nancy. Look at there's Fantasy.
Fantasy.
Welcome home, Fantasy. Welcome home.
Hi, Mama. Welcome, Fantasy. We're so glad you're together. Thank you very much. Oh, that was wonderful. It's so good to see Mama Bear.
It
so
certainly
very
is.
happy.
Well, we got the city of Oshawa. We've got her worship Mayor Nancy Diamond coming down.
Terrific. And I would like to take a moment to thank the Mayor Nancy Diamond. Her worship has done so much for us as a committee and for us as citizens to bring this parade together.
Oh,
I'm
she's
so
been a
very
wonderful support.
She
She's just
certainly
been a
has.
wonderful support. When it was needed, she was there.
thankful. Yes, she
Yes.
helped us in so many ways. She drew the winning ticket for the fantasy sculpture at the art gallery for us. She's been nothing but absolute support for us. We are so very thankful.
Yes, we are. And she just loves to be driven in a convertible. If you see her during the summer driving around in her own convertible. And right behind her is Jerry Olette. And he's our MPP for Oshawa.
And thank you to General Motors for these beautiful convertibles.
Oh, I'll tell you.
Had I have
They
known.
are lovely, aren't they?
Well, had I have known, maybe I'd have been driving one. Oh, that's beautiful. There goes Jerry.
John O'Toole. And he's walking with his son by the looks of it there. Isn't that just great?
And ladies and gentlemen, up and coming, here we have Scrooge. Well, I'm so glad he could make it. Here he comes.
Well, he seems to be quite in the festive spirit.
Well, he sure is for a change, don't you think?
Yes, I think so too.
He's got a smile on his face. Oh, he's waving to the children. Oh, welcome, Scrooge, to the Oshawa Santa Claus Parade. This is Scrooge's first year with us.
Well, isn't that wonderful?
Yes. And we all know that that's Canadian Tire Scrooge.
Yes, yes.
Well, that's terrific. Well, he looks pretty... Well, now, what has he got in his hands, Dinah?
Well, it looks like he's got money. I think he's giving away money. Well,
I-
Scrooge certainly has turned around,
Well, I was
hasn't
gonna
he?
say- but I wonder, is that Canadian Tire money, Dinah?
Ah, I bet you it is
I bet
Canadian
you it is.
Tire money.
And here we are again, stuck. No convertibles, and here we sit with no Canadian Tire money.
There it goes, Nancy.
Oh,
He's
look,
giving
it's
it away.
Oh, Scrooge.
Hi, Scrooge.
One happy fella this year. Must be for all these wonderful children who are so happy to be here.
He's just having a great time joining the parade. Look at this beautiful automobile coming down here, Nancy.
That's beautiful. Now, Dinah, this is where I
Look
wish
at the
I
boys and girls. They're just having a riot getting this Canadian Tire money.
Now, this is where we need a gentleman to tell us exactly what year this vehicle is.
Well, that's true, but it sure looks great.
Isn't this wonderful? Welcome to the Oshawa Santa Claus Parade.
Oh, it's the Canadian Tire.
There we are,
truck.
the
There we
Canadian
go.
Tire truck.
Now we've got coming here the Emmanuel Baptist Church.
No, don't. Or else you're going home. You go home.
I'm already late for me.
Well, now the calm from all that excitement from Scrooge.
Yes, the children were having a great time.
see now. What have we got up and coming? Oh, look at all the children still scrambling to get the Canadian Tire money. Isn't that wonderful?
Yes, they feel rich with it.
Well, we'll have to wait till this float gets a little bit closer here, won't we, Dinah? We're having difficulty seeing.
It glitters lovely, doesn't it?
It's beautiful, but I just can't quite...
Well, I believe it's the City of Oshawa float. I'm not quite sure.
Well, we have so many children here standing in our way where our view is a little bit blocked, but we'll be fine in a moment. Not a problem. Let them have their excitement. It is the City of Oshawa, is it not, Dinah?
Yes, it is. It's the City of Oshawa truck driving it.
Well, as I say, we couldn't have asked for better weather.
We certainly couldn't have. And this is a lovely float coming down. Look at those candles just glitter.
Oh, isn't that beautiful?
It is beautiful.
Oh, hello to everyone. Hello to everyone. Merry Christmas. Oh, isn't that beautiful? The City of Oshawa
lovely.
float.
It's a City of Oshawa float. Oh, my goodness, they've done a great job.
Now, I wonder how many candles are on there, Dinah.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, it's a good thing we don't have to blow them out.
That would be something, wouldn't it?
Oh, look at that little face.
Hi there.
Merry Christmas to you, sweetheart.
Yes, yes. Oh, look, they're all bundled up with their blankets and their mittens.
And their drinks. Hello. Hello to everyone. And the big smile.
This is the Emmanuel Baptist float.
Yes, and their theme this year is the very first Christmas.
The very first Christmas with Mary and Joseph and baby Jesus. We've got some angels on that float. It looks lovely as well.
Yes, I believe they also have the decorated wagon coming. Oh, I can't quite hear the music yet, Dinah. I wonder what they have playing. Now, there's a lot of children involved in this one. I can't wait to see them.
Isn't that lovely? Merry Christmas, First Baptist Church.
Thank you for joining us in the Oshawa Santa Claus Parade. There's baby Jesus.
Oh, they just having a great time. We've got Councillor Nestor Becky here giving out candy canes. Wonderful.
That is wonderful.
Oh, listen to that beautiful music, Nancy. Isn't that just great?
Okay, look, look at that. Who is that little fella there?
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
Wolf in sheep's clothing.
That's excellent. Now, up and coming, we have the Oshawa Block Parents Float. And their theme this year is Santa's Workshop. Yes, and on this float we have 27 elves participating this year. Now don't forget to look as we go by here for Mrs. Claus displaying her block parent sign in her window. We would like very much to thank the many generous sponsors, especially Preston for their flatbed and their driver, and especially to Ace Upholstery for all the costumes in the snow. Block parents in Oshawa offer a safe haven to children and senior citizens alike in times of need, and they also strive to educate the children of Oshawa in street safety. Merry Christmas to you all, and thank you for joining us this year.
Isn't that just great? The Oshawa Block Parent Association. That's just wonderful. We just had Councillor Nicholson walk by, too. The city councillors are out giving candy canes.
Isn't that wonderful?
Listen, look at all the elves walking around, Nancy. Isn't that just great?
Yes, and I'm so happy that we have them for our children. Children, don't forget, if you see that sign, they're there for you to help you.
Oh, wonderful. We got Garfield walking around here.
Okay,
So we got coming up here is the Ridgeway School.
Gertrude
McLaughlin, Gertrude. We've got
FM Heard Public School.
Public School, and they're all singing Christmas carols in French.
Yes, they are. Isn't that wonderful?
Yes.
We'll have to...
yes.
listen for a moment and listen to
It's a French immersion, and they do all their Christmas music on this float for the Christmas parade in French. So I think that's just wonderful.
That is terrific. And it's nice to see the schools get involved. That's my joy.
Look at all the children on the float. Isn't that just great?
Oh, wow. Look at the balloons. Oh, what a beautiful Christmas tree.
Oh, the children really are enjoying this. Isn't that great? Look at all the teddy bears.
Yes. Wonderful. Thank you, Ridgeway Public School, Gertrude Coulter School, FM Hurd, and R.S. McLaughlin Collegiate Vocational Institute. Season's greetings to you all. Oh, that's wonderful. Look at the bear.
Having a wonderful time.
This is terrific.
It's so nice to see all the children participate and enjoy giving the French music.
It is. Oh,
and then right behind them we have the art and technique hairstyling school. So we've got 12 people participating in this float here, and they're just this is the school where they all learn to become hairdressers or stylists.
That's right.
And they're just having a great time doing this as well.
that's terrific.
Hello, ladies. Yes. Look at all the balloons on that. I think it's a Cadillac, isn't it?
Well,
It's a nice car.
Yes. We could have been driving that one, Dinah. Welcome, Art and Technique. Thank you very much for joining us. And here we have the 8th Oshawa Cubs and Beavers. This is wonderful. Their theme this year is Scouting and Christmas.
This float here.
Making spirits bright. What fun it is to
There.
40-odd people. This is terrific. It's wonderful to have them with us.
Yes, it is.
Now remember, children, you can join all this.
I'm Jason Jones. Andrew, if you heard up here. My number.
The 8th Oshawa Beavers.
There's about 40 kids, but there has to be many, many more. I couldn't possibly count them. Season's greetings to you all, and thank you for joining us at the Oshawa 10 Claus Parade.
Hurry up.
Merry Christmas to y'all. And coming right up is the Concord 2 Drum and Bugle Chorus from Hamilton, Ontario. And there's in this chorus 30 to 35 people, and they're a marching band. Oh, listen to that beautiful music. Great Christmas music going.
That's right.
Isn't that, Nancy? I'd like to thank them for joining the Christmas parade as well. Oh, wonderful. Merry Christmas.
The Royals are under the direction of Mrs. Jones Hicks, certified coach and director. They train at the Woodview Community Center on Cadillac Avenue North every Wednesday evening and Saturday morning. The girls' ages can range from 3 to 15 years. They learn all the basics of baton twirling mixed with dance moves and some forms of gymnastics and all up-to-date music. They compete in both parades, summer and winter, of which they've won several times as the best marching group. They've also competed in recreational dance competitions with impressive results. The Royals also will be accompanying Santa to the Walmart Plaza November 30th in time for Christmas.
And right behind them is the royalty executives, and they're just taking a nice stroll with our parade. Welcome to the parade.
And here we have the Parents Without Partners float.
Well, there's a house for sale for you.
Oh, there's the realty executives. I think
Yes.
we're a little ahead of time here,
Yes.
Dinah, and I apologize to everyone for that. It's a little difficult here.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas to you all. Now here we have the Parents Without Partners group. Thank you for being with us this year. They meet every Thursday evening at 8 p.m. at St. George's Church, and they are group support for all our single parents. Please, if you're in that position and you're a single parent, please don't hesitate to call these people. What a wonderful group, and welcome to the parade.
And right behind them is the Oshawa post office, and they're coming along. And kids, remember to give your letters to Santa Claus to our carriers here, because they'll make sure they get back to the North Pole. Well, this is just great.
Yes, it is. It's wonderful. Oh, look at all the smiles on all the
Yes,
elbows. Thank
yes.
you so very much.
Oh, look at the kids giving their letters out to their carriers.
Making sure they're taking care of us with candy.
Look at these vehicles
here
just
we
going
have the-
around there, Nancy. Look at this.
There's the Shriners.
Oh, I tell you, we wouldn't have a break with the Shriners.
I was
Would
gonna
we?
say.
Isn't that just wonderful? Look at them going around the kids' shirts and watching these things. I wouldn't mind getting to one of them myself.
Well, honestly, I've always wanted to, and I think that's part of the joy of watching them. I think deep down we all want to try to get in one and give it a little whirl. That's the Ramsey Steel Drum Band. Shriners are with the Ramsey
Yes,
Steel
yes.
Band. Oh, look at there's the big clown.
Merry Christmas.
Yes, this is wonderful.
And what we got coming up here is the Steel Drum Band, the Ramsey Steel Drum Band. That's their school bus that's coming up with them right there, Nancy. Isn't that just great?
That
You
is-
always recognize their bus.
Yes, you do. That's very true. That and all those little cars.
Yes.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Let's get into that Christmas.
And welcome to the parade. They're just having a great time.
Hi, everybody. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Well, we'll have to get a little closer here.
My goodness, look at that beautiful boat. This is from float. This is from the Coast Guard here.
Yes, it is. Thank you for keeping our lakes and our waterways safe. Thank you so much for all that
And
you
then we
do
have right
for us.
behind them the Big Sisters Association. And their track of 21 people are on that float, and they're just doing wonderful work. They're always looking for Big Sisters, so if you can help out, please join and help out with the Big Sisters Association. Here we are with the Durham Hardley Owners Group. The Durham Hardley Owners Group chapter has been in operation for 4 years and is currently has 93 members. All members belong to the International Hardley Owner Group, which has over 300,000 members worldwide. The basis for the HOG is to ride your motorcycle with others and have fun. True to form, members of the Durham HOG chapter log on average of 10,000 kilometers per year. Enjoy their favorite pastime with friends. Members of the chapter would like to wish all the people in the Durham region all the best in the upcoming holiday season. Please remember, don't drink and drive, and help those less fortunate wherever possible. Always wave to us when we see us on the road. We are really very friendly people. Isn't that
very
great?
true. And their theme this year is Harley Fantasy. And actually, I think most of us do have a Harley Fantasy.
Yes, I certainly like that.
Now, this chapter supports many local and national charities, with their main charity being the Simple Hall Settlement House. Each meeting includes a collection of food for those people in need, with a larger annual donation. Proud sponsor of the Durham HOG chapter is Ad's Motorcycle Shop on Simcoe Street North in Oshawa, the local authorized Harley-Davidson dealer. Thank you very much for joining us in the Oshawa Santa Claus Parade.
They must just have a great time riding those bikes, eh, Nancy?
Well, we could have been on one of those.
Oh, you really? Oh.
I'd like to learn how to ride one of these. And here we have coming the Oshawa Camaros Baton Club.
Now, they have 35 members in their organization right now, Nancy, and they just are just little people here just having a great time.
And this is the Kinsman Camaros Baton Club, and they're well established. They've been doing this for the past 17 years. They're non-profit, and they focus on teaching the proper techniques of baton twirling, footwork, and overall coordination. The competitive members enjoyed a very successful year in 1996. They have started it off well. They competed at the Ontario Championship in May and came home with Ontario titles. They are also the 1996 Canadian Juvenile Parade Corps champions.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Well, they certainly know what they're doing out there. Look at them just twirling.
The Camaros are coached by Leanne Wilson, a former Canadian twirl champion. For further information, call them and join up. Their excellent fundraising program has enabled the Camaros to offer very reasonable rates to children, as well as many opportunities to travel, have fun, and develop your talents.
And right behind them we have a Wasco Volkswagen, and their name is very interesting. Do you know what it means, Nancy?
I have no idea, Dinah. I thought maybe it was Oshawa Whitby something.
No, it comes from the name of an Indian tribe. Isn't that interesting?
That's very interesting, and welcome to the Oshawa Santa Claus Parade. Thank you for joining us.
Well, we got a Batman car coming through here, Nancy.
Oh, this is exciting.
Hello,
We're with a
Batman.
Wasco. Batman came with a Wasco.
Ah.
That's terrific.
Okay. This one here is the 4th Oshawa Scout Group that's coming right now.
Their theme is Fantasy Christmas this year.
We have about 40 to 50 young people involved with this float here, and I just have to congratulate each and every one of them for working so hard to make such a lovely float.
And you know, every year I am just so thankful we have all these Cubs, Scouts, Beavers, Girl Guides, Brownies. It's wonderful to see them come out.
Oh, it is.
There they are, all smiling. Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Merry Christmas to you all. Merry Christmas.
And thank you for joining us.
like that.
Yes, we do. Wonderful to have you with us. Next, we have the 6th Oshawa Beavers, Cubs, and Scouts. Now, Robert Somerville Construction Company graciously donated this float to them. Now, this is the oldest group we have in Oshawa, and they meet at St. Stephen's United Church on Simcoe Street North. Anyone who wishes to join them, please call. They still have several openings in their program if you wish to join.
Did you know they're the oldest group in Oshawa?
Well, that's what I heard.
Yes, yes. Congratulations and Merry Christmas to you all.
And what a beautiful float. Terrific to have you with us. Merry Christmas.
Yes. Right behind them is KX96.
KX96 FM. Now that's a very popular country station in Durham region.
It is.
And their theme this year is a country Christmas. We're so happy to have you with us. Remember, everyone, tune in to KX96 FM if you love your country music.
The Durham's new country music, that's for sure. Right behind them is the Optimist Club, and they're coming right along here, and they've got a 20-foot to go here. And their main idea is food drives, fundraising, and they're friends of the young people.
And
that's great.
Thinkers.
Very good, very good. Welcome to the Optimist Club. Merry Christmas.
Wonderful to see you all. Now we have the North Wind Drum and Bugle Corps, Durham Region. Oh, it's wonderful. Welcome to the Oshawa Santa Claus Parade.
Oh, I just enjoy listening to this music, boy.
So do I, but I'm so afraid I'm going to break out singing, and you don't want that, Dina. Trust me.
It sure is. I got some motorcycles coming along here again.
Terrific. And here we have coming the Simcoe Hall Settlement House. They're doing a food drive, so if anyone who brought a can of food or some food to support Durham Region food baskets for Christmas for all the needy families, please, we have all these people around the float stepping out to collect this food. Isn't this terrific? So just hand them
They
the
do
can.
a great deal of community services.
They certainly do, and where would we be without them? There they are, collecting the food for us. Thank you so very much to the Simcoe Hall Settlement House. They're also, we'll take a donation. Now,
We've got Home Depot coming along
for
here.
our very first year. Welcome to the Oshawa Santa Claus Parade. Now, their theme this year is Mountains of Fun. Now, Home Depot is North America's largest home improvement retailer. They have stores in Canada, all across Ontario, Alberta, and BC. They're currently 24 Canadian stores and another 50 to open in the next 4 years. Again, this is the first year Home Depot has joined us, and we're so very, very happy to have you.
And Home Depot would like to wish each and every one a very happy holiday season.
Yes, and did you know, Dina, that there's 85,000 members in the U.S. and Canada in Home Depot? And in the Whitby location, there's over 200 alone?
I did not know that.
Isn't that wonderful? Welcome, Home
certainly
Depot. Wonderful to have you. As you heard, we've got Home Depot.
Well, they're having a good time out here, boy.
Welcome to the Santa Claus Parade. Merry Christmas to everyone.
This is Czech TV coming right along here. And of course, they're big supporters of the Oshawa Downtown Santa Claus Parade, aren't they? It's
They
just
always are.
great. They're just great support.
They've been a wonderful support for us this year, and we'd like to thank everybody there.
And right behind them is the York Lions Steels Band coming up. And boy, they're just having a good time there. They've been with us for so many good years. It's just been wonderful to have them back with us again.
And we all love our steel band.
They have 25 members in their organization, and that's just great. Listen to those drums just a going there, Nancy.
Isn't that wonderful? I'm starting to get excited. This is wonderful to have them. Look at the lions on that truck. Oh, here they go. Steel drum.
Merry Christmas.
I feel like we're shouting.
It's so wonderful to see the young people being able to play.
Now look at all
The little one there just having a good time, getting down and having a good dance. We got right behind them is the 55th Oshawa Scouting Group. And they meet at the Oshawa Clubhouse near Mary and Beatrice. Boys between the ages of 5 and 16 enjoy many outdoor and indoor activities. Cubs are participating. They're caroling before mute singing. A lot of openings for many boys who are interested. So please call Camp Samac and enjoy joining the 55 Oshawa Scouting Group. Right behind them is the Oshawa Fire Service, and my goodness, I can hardly hear what I'm saying here. Their hoses are 45 meters, 240 meters, and 240 meters, pardon me. They do a great job rescuing and water tower, the master streams and hand firefighting lines. Isn't this just great? Merry Christmas. Oh, we got Pauline Beal in there, too. Counselor Pauline Beal. Merry Christmas.
Thank you to our fire department. We appreciate your joining us.
And that's the emergency health service doing that for us with their truck. Merry Christmas.
Well, here we have more Cubs and Scouts coming.
I believe this is the 24th Scout Troop coming up here, Nancy.
Well, let's just have a look here, make sure we have our numbers right. Yes, we do.
Yes,
It's the
we do.
24th.
Yes, we do. And they have over 100 boys in their organization right now, and that's just great.
The riding on the float are the Beavers. The Cubs and Scouts are in front of them. Their meeting place is Glen Stewart Park Clubhouse, and if any child is interested in having fun, learning new skills, and making new friends, please give them a call. And you can speak to either Mr. or Mrs. Michael Leichuk.
Nanachuk. Oh, they've got a great float there.
That's terrific.
And right behind them is the National Baton Corps. And they have 50 twirlers in this parade right now, Nancy, for this year.
And they were formed in January of '93 by Diana Sarah with the purpose of encouraging and developing participation and high proficiency in the sport of baton twirling. The Nationals have performed in local parades, shows, much music, breakfast television, and contests in Ontario, Quebec, Saskatchewan, and USA. The Nationals' competitive athletes have won many regional, provincial, national titles and a World Parade Corps Championship. Earlier this year, both the juvenile and senior teams won Canadian titles. In addition to the seniors, they won the provincial and additional Parade Corps Championships. Lessons for recreational and competitive programs are offered in Oshawa and Whitby. Welcome to the Oshawa Santa Claus Parade.
And they have a
Wonderful.
range from ages 3 to
26.
26. Well, that's quite a range.
Isn't that terrific?
Yes,
It's wonderful you're joining us.
yes.
Now there's talent.
Well, the children and the adults are enjoying this.
Sure are. Have you ever tried that, Dina?
No, I
Tom
did something.
I've never tried. I don't know. They make it look so easy, and I'm sure it's extremely difficult.
Well, there's a great deal of coordination involved.
And I don't have that. That's why they've sat me down in this chair as opposed to walk me around.
Right behind them, we have the Girl Guides of Canada coming up. And their theme for this year is 'Twas the Night Before Christmas.
Well, we all have to remember to support them and buy those cookies and those new mint cookies they sell now.
Oh, yes, and I hear they're real delicious.
Yes, well, actually, people have a preference one way or the other. You either go for the good old Girl Guide cookies or the new mint ones. It's wonderful to have them with us.
Of course, and there's always positions open that they'll take girls any time of the year. So if you want to join the Girl Guides of Canada, just give a call and they'll be more than pleased to help you.
Yes, those winter camps, summer camps, all the fun they have. Wonderful. Now, what have we got up and coming now? Oh, Dina.
They sure are. They've got quite a beautiful float in there coming up from the Girl Guides of Canada as well, Nancy.
Isn't it?
And their color theme is blue, which everyone knows. And look at the blue on the tree.
I can't quite see it, Dinah. My sight's locked for a moment, but... Oh, I see it now. Isn't that beautiful?
Just lovely.
Thank you for joining us in the Oshawa Santa Claus Parade, Girl Guides of Canada. I wonder if they brought any cookies, Dinah.
Pardon me?
I wonder if they brought any cookies.
Oh, I bet you they did. They're always willing to sell their cookies.
Oh, here comes the cookie now.
There he is. Right behind them is the Rangers. And we have coming up here is the Squadron Royal Canadian Air Cadets. And this is the marching band, and they honor the Guard as well. And they have over 70 young people right now with the Royal Canadian Air Cadets.
Very impressive. Thank you for joining us again.
We've got the Dental Society, the Durham, Ontario Dental Society, and look at that tooth coming down the road there, because teeth are for a lifetime.
Well, I guess that's just to remind all the children to get brushing their teeth. Yes, as a matter of fact, the little tooth is getting brushed right now.
There they go.
And this is the proper way to do it, Dinah, so let's watch this. Wonderful to have them with us. Thank you very much.
Yes, it is. So right behind them is the College Hill Candyland Christmas. College Hill Public School is in their second year in the Oshawa Santa Claus Parade. And their theme is College Hill Candyland Christmas.
And here we have... Now, they have a one-stop Christmas shop on Saturday, November the 30th between 10 and 3 p.m., and they wish to extend an invitation to everyone to stop by and browse around their Christmas shop. You'll find great gift ideas, baked goods, and a raffle on homemade gingerbread house. Have a wonderful Christmas and a wonderful New Year from College Hill Public School.
We got coming up here is the first Oshawa Scout group are working together to make someone's Christmas a little happier. The Cubs and Scouts have decorated the tree with hats and mitts to later to donate to charity. They are also collecting good used winter clothing. The Beavers are busy making toys to be given to help make a child's Christmas a little nicer. They are also having an internal food drive. The Rovers are there to lend a helping hand wherever they can. Merry Christmas to the first Oshawa Scout group.
Please don't drink and drive is what they want you to know.
We've got Hooker's Towing coming right up here. And their theme is also is not to drink and drive at Christmas. It's Christmas morning with Hooker's Towing.
Well, there's a fine example of why not to drink and drive.
Oh, wow. Merry Christmas to Hooker's Towing. And we certainly will take their advice looking at that vehicle that's going along here. Nancy, I certainly wouldn't want to drink and drive.
Certainly made me quiet for a moment.
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas, Leah!
Now here's the Hooker's flowing. Here's
And
the
there's
flow.
Christmas in the morning.
We were hoping for it. There it is. Merry Christmas, Hooker's
Merry
Towing.
Christmas, Hookers.
Wonderful to see you.
And we have coming up right there is the ROTC Toronto, Outrageous Twirling Corps of Toronto. And they began in the fall of 1994, and it is in their fifth color guard to form in North America.
There are other ROTC guards, but they're in Rochester, Seattle, Los Angeles, Houston, and Chicago. For members ranging in age from 20 to 50, ROTC Toronto has been working very hard on marching techniques, dance, and equipment handling for both flag and rifles. The righteously outrageous Twirling Corps of Toronto is making their third appearance in Oshawa. Thank you very much for joining us. Wonderful to have you with us.
And a very Merry Christmas to you.
Now they are the 1996 Winter Guard International Senior Class Champions, Quebec Regional, and the 1996 Ontario Winter Guard Senior Class Champions. Welcome, wonderful to have you.
And we have the 51st Scouts of Canada coming to Sunset Heights. That we have 70 young people involved with this float, and their theme for this year is Togetherness at Christmas. There are 30 beavers and 20 cubs in this float, Nancy. So that's quite great, isn't it?
Yes,
I just love the music coming along.
Yes, and it's been twinned with a scout group from Thornhill, the 5th Thornhill group. That's wonderful. Welcome to Oshawa. It's wonderful to have you in the Santa Claus Parade. Thank you for joining us. Here they come.
Yes.
Wonderful to have you. Look at those smiling faces. What a wonderful day, especially for the little ones.
It certainly is. We've got the Oshawa Folk Art Council float coming up here, and their theme for this year is musical.
Their theme this year is Christmas Dreams. And they have
No,
on
we've
their
got Miss
float
Fiesta on
That's
there for
right.
1996 as well.
as the two runner-ups.
They also, for the Folks Art Council, they put on the Fiesta Parade every year in downtown Oshawa as well, and they do a wonderful job with that.
It's a beautiful parade. In fact, I was in it last year. I was Betty Rubble. I thoroughly enjoyed it. There's the Folk Arts Council. Wonderful to have you.
There's Miss Fiesta Queen. Merry Christmas to you all.
Their theme this year is Winter Wonderland in the Forest. Wow, that's a big float. It's a 24-foot float.
And their theme is Winter Wonderland in the Forest.
Yes, and they'd like to wish everyone a safe and happy holiday season. Now, these are the Citizen Band Club, the Sierra Delta Citizen Band Club. Terrific to have you with us.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for joining the parade.
And right behind them is the 19th Sunnyside Scout Group of the Scouts, Cubs, and Beavers. And their theme for this year is a Scouts Christmas. The 19th Oshawa Scout Group extends their thanks and appreciation to Sunnyside Park for their sponsorship since 1988. The truck today has been donated and sponsored by a foreign disposal corporation and decorated by this group, the Scout Group. The group consists of approximately 23 beavers, 15 cubs, and 7 scouts. Merry Christmas to the Scouts. Well, that looks great in the forest there with those trees, Nancy. It looks
wonderful.
Just wonderful.
It's wonderful to see them decorate their floats to go with the theme.
Right behind them is a State Farm. And it's a non-musical. It's a car coming through for State Farm insurance. So if you need insurance, we can always go to State Farm.
Now we have the Inacon. This is wonderful. Inacon Inc. This is terrific. And to change a little from previous years, Inacon, formerly Lafarge and Premier, which has had their ready-mix trucks in the parade, have moved to bigger and better. This year, putting you with one of their big trucks, the only big trucks in the GTA. Inacon will be serving the GTA out of 6 plants, running with a fleet of 165 trucks, employing over 200 people. Unlike the traditional ready-mix trucks, this baby carries 12 meters of concrete, enough to do a very large garage floor. Keep an eye out for Inacon, and remember this refurbished company's new logo, value at every turn. Welcome to the Oshawa Santa Claus Parade.
That great music that you're hearing, Nancy, is the 1913 Ontario Regiment Cadet Corps Band.
Everybody loves the parade, Dina.
They've been playing with us for many years, you know,
they
Nancy,
have.
and we just enjoy having them with us.
Now, next,
It's nice to hear that music coming along, you know.
Yes,
And right behind them is the Loyal Order of Moose, and their theme is Family Campfire Christmas. The Moose Lodge is a family-oriented which services the community and helps with charitable associations. Recently, we held an auction and benefit dance to raise funds for the Oshawa Cancer Society. Youth activities include a children's Christmas party, Halloween party, also youth darts on Saturday from 10 till 12. Youth awareness program to keep kids aware of the dangers of drugs. Well, what a wonderful association to have, because it's so important not to get on drugs.
it is, Diane, and I also go to dances once a month at the Moose Lodge with my father. So I know that they're a wonderful, wonderful group. Thank you for joining us. They're on Wilson Road South if anyone would like to go down, if you're in the dancing mood.
hear that horn?
I hear
That's
that
the 23rd Oshawa Scout Group coming up.
It's wonderful to have the Cubs and Scouts with us. Now, this is the Scout group. I wonder if we have any Cubs in here. I'll have to peer and see. My view is blocked. No, they're just the 23rd Oshawa Scout group. Now, here's a terrific float. Look at the smiles.
Would you like the hot dog? Oh, it's so hot dog. Would you like the hot dog?
Welcome to the Oshawa Santa Claus Parade.
You want it? No? We'll get the other guy down and shoot
They
it.
certainly seem to be having a good time. It's always a great time that when Santa Claus is coming to downtown Oshawa, don't you think, Nancy? You know, we see the children excited, but you know, I see a lot of adults excited too.
Well, I am.
Well, I am.
Well, there
I
you
look
go.
forward to seeing Santa.
And we're just kids.
Yeah.
Oshawa 23rd Most Beacon.
Oh, this is wonderful to have you.
Oshawa Most Beacon.
Doing handouts, you know.
They're giving out candy canes there to everyone.
Well, I hope they remember we're sitting here.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Thank you very much. And they did.
They
well,
did remember us.
Thank you
Yes.
so much.
Well, we have coming up right behind them, there is the Renegade CB Club. And they're from Oshawa, Ontario. And they work with the Cancer Society, Sick Kids, Heart and Stroke, and Handicap. And we sure welcome them to our parade here
And
in
their theme,
Oshawa.
A Fantasy Christmas. Thank you very much.
That's quite a big quote.
Support all of the citizens of Durham Region and Oshawa. It's wonderful to see them here.
It sure is, you know, all the volunteers and the hard work and the dedication that's involved with setting the parade and everyone coming to join the parade. It's just great.
And you know, this may be a good time to say to everybody, please come on down. Join them. If you have any time at all to give to any of these worthwhile groups, any of these charities, please give of your time.
Well, right behind them is the Oshawa Central News, and they've got a lovely limousine going up there, and they've been a real big support of the Oshawa Downtown Santa Claus Parade.
They
you know,
sure have.
They've been big supporters, and they enjoy having the parade, and this is their second year, I believe, in joining us, and that's just great.
Oh, so the Oshawa Central News comes in a beautiful limo, Dinah.
Yes, they certainly do.
Okay, what have we got here?
Oh, this is Red Lobster coming through.
Well, Red Lobster, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so very much for giving out that hot chocolate to keep us all nicey, toasty warm.
Their theme this year is Night Before Christmas.
Welcome.
That's where all the kids are excited.
Welcome again, Red Lobster. Thank you for joining us.
And a very Merry Christmas to you.
Oh, there's the lobster
There's
right there.
the lobster right there.
Oh, hi. Gee, I don't know. He's actually making me hungry.
It certainly is. And we've got coming up here is the Oshawa Sunday Cruisers.
That's terrific. They're a classic car club, and they've been with us before, Dinah, and their theme this year is Fantasy Christmas.
I believe they have 4 or 5 older cars in this parade this year, Nancy.
Okay, that's... Now, gee, Dinah, once again, I really wish I could give some information on these vehicles, but truly, I can't. Other than, aren't
you
they
know when I
pretty?
believe in a car, you get in it, you turn the key, and it better start.
And isn't it pretty?
It certainly is.
So for that, to all the men in Oshawa, I apologize. I certainly can't update you on any of these classics, and it's a shame. I'm sorry about that. Wonderful to have them with us. Now, is that a reindeer we have here? Yes, look at that.
They are beautiful vehicles coming through.
There's that little reindeer.
Oh, yes, right there in front.
Oh, there's another beautiful classic car.
Look at all those gifts in the car. I love convertibles, don't you?
Yes, but I've never had one. Have you ever owned one?
No, but I envy anyone who's got one.
So do I.
Especially in the summer.
We missed our chance today. Now here comes a classic car full of goodies. Now, let me see.
Merry Christmas.
That's a good-sized candy cane.
It certainly is. That'd take a while to eat, Nancy.
Oh, now look. Now there's Kermit and Miss Piggy.
Yep.
Oh, thank you for joining us, Kermit and Miss Piggy.
Oh, Papa Smurf's on there.
Oh, and I see again a white bear. I wonder if that bear came from the North Pole to join us.
Well, there's the Oshawa Downtown Farmers Market float. And this is their first year entering into this into this parade, Nancy. The Oshawa Downtown Farmers Market has been in downtown Oshawa now for 4 to 5 years, and it has really grown. And we've just had a wonderful, wonderful summer season this year. And they opened from May till the end of October, and they're just doing a great job.
And Dinah, you're the chairperson, are you not, for the Oshawa Downtown Farmers Market?
Yes, I am. I've been the chairperson for 2 years. This is my 3rd year, and we've just had a great time. We got Councillor Clark on the float there, and we got Councillor Robert Luchik on the float. We lost 2 adults there, I think.
And now we have the Thornton Dundee Park.
And their theme this year is Dundee on the Roof.
And Saywell on the Roof.
Well, isn't that just great? And just a beautiful float that they've got going here. And they do a lot of work with the young people.
Well, I was going to say, I hear all the time about Thornton Dundee and how busy they are and what a wonderful neighborhood park they are. Please, anyone wishes to get involved, give them a call. They're very active in our community.
And they'd like to wish each and every one a very Merry Christmas.
Here we have Stephen Saywell Public School, where the future begins. Welcome, wonderful to have you with us.
And it's so great to see all these public schools joining us, Nancy, this year as well, into the community spirit of Santa coming to Oshawa.
I'm actually hoping, Dinah, that every year more schools will jump on and join us.
Oh, I'm sure that they will.
I'd love to see the high school students build their own floats.
Yes, absolutely. And a very Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you all.
It's nice to hear the music playing.
Yes, I wish the children would get involved. All of them. Build a float.
And here we have right there is Home Life Kawartha. And their theme for this year is Home Life and Children's Bill of Rights. And they certainly have a beautiful float coming through too, Nancy.
Yes, they certainly do, Dinah. And up and coming, we have the Oshawa Central Lions.
And their theme is Father Christmas.
And this is a wonderful service club for our community. They do a lot of fundraisers for all of our children and for everyone in need. And it's wonderful to have them with us again this year.
Yes, and they do a great deal of involvement in the community. And it's wonderful that we have such organizations that help out in the community.
Actually, Oshawa should be proud that way. We do have a lot of citizens who put in a lot of time and effort to help us.
Absolutely, and we appreciate each and every one of you. should send him to the other float there with the tooth. We got hand-me-downs coming down now, and that's just great. And this is their first year, I believe, or second year, isn't it, Nancy?
It's their second year this year, Dinah. It's wonderful to have them with us.
Yes, and we certainly welcome them to the parade. And then right behind them is Tailgate Charlie's. And this is their very first year in joining the parade, and they're a big donor to the Oshawa Downtown Christmas Parade, and we really appreciate them.
We certainly do. They were a major contributor, and they certainly helped us in our problem this year of needing sponsorship and donations. Thank you so much, Tailgate.
And then we have Magic 94.9 FM, and they're great sponsors as well for the Oshawa Downtown Christmas Parade, and we want to thank them for all their support.
Thank you very much, Magic 94.9.
And their theme is the magic of Christmas for this year.
And so it should be.
Yes. And then we have the St. John Ambulance and their therapy dogs from the Durham region.
These dogs work with our community, with the handicapped adults. And they have brought along some cadets to help them out, which is wonderful.
Yes, that's great. I believe there's about 23 cadets involved with this parade this year, and that's in 20 dogs as well. And they're just coming down here, and this is just great to see this.
Here we have more cadets. This is wonderful. And the dogs are right behind them. Oshawa 240 Therapy Dogs. Thank you, St. John Ambulance. Welcome to the Oshawa Santa Claus Parade. Oh, Dinah, look at these dogs.
Yes, it's just amazing that what you can do with an animal, you know, and it's just so great that the therapy and the compassion. An animal always gives love. Look at, isn't that wonderful? The little children just enjoy seeing this little dog.
Yes, there they go.
Sweet. Who's that coming down? Well, I believe that is Santa Claus, isn't it? The past 14 years, the Santa Claus float has been sponsored by the Rotary Club of Oshawa Portwood. A new float is created every 2 years so that we can keep the excitement and motivation for the young people that they see Santa Claus coming.
Santa, it's wonderful to see you. The float's being pulled today by IFS. Also, Holloway provided the space to assemble this float. Today, O'Neill's going to go to the Dykstra kids are handing out candy for them to help to build this float.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas.
Thank you for joining us. Merry Christmas and hi,
Merry Christmas, Santa Claus! Oh, welcome to Oshawa!
Wonderful to see you,
Merry
Santa Claus.
Christmas!
Merry Christmas, and I would just like to take this moment to thank the marshals of this parade. There's been many different motorcycle groups helping us out here for the safety of all the children involved in this parade. We have the Durham Retreads, that's a new chapter in Durham Region, and that's for the age over 40. They're motorcycle enthusiasts. We have the Straits, the Lakeshore District newly formed, and they're a fun bunch. GWTA, Goldwing Turning Association, Chapter F, Ajax Pickering, various volunteers from the community and surrounding areas, and Mr. Lee Badgley, on behalf of the Oshawa Santa Claus Parade, thank you for keeping our children safe today, and for all volunteers, we truly appreciate everything that you've given us to make this day a success.
Merry Christmas, Santa Claus, and on behalf of her worship, Mayor Nancy Diamond, and the councilors of the city of Oshawa, and myself, I'd like to wish each and every one a very Merry Christmas and a prosperous 1997. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is another year of 1996 Santa Claus Parade that's come to downtown Oshawa. We'd like at this time to thank Community 10,
Rogers, and also the Club Fitness for Women for their hydro for us for this year. Thank you so much. They're located at 57 Simcoe Street South in Oshawa. And Dina, I would like to thank you for a wonderful parade and a wonderful day.
Well, thank you very much, Nancy. And to each and every one of you, a very Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.